We're going to talk about a guy named Jamal Adams, one of the biggest trade acquisitions in Seahawks history. And I'm going to share why he's so special. I think one of the things that makes him the most special is what he does in the running game. There are guys who are very gifted. What he has is just extremely high football IQ. From this view, he's reading the front side guard, and the front side guard on his side is pulling. So he immediately knows there's a trap away from him from film study, and he trusts his instincts. And there's a lot of guys who will read this, but there are not a lot of guys who will shoot that A gap. That wasn't his responsibility initially. But once the guard pulled, he knew that his gap had moved over. And look at his explosiveness. You can see a lot of these type of plays from Jamal Adams. Again, go research him on the internet. You'll find a highlight reel that is amazing. But this isn't a highlight reel. This is just what he does. And again, it comes from film study. He reads the guard actually on the side he's on. He actually talks about this too. He goes, the guard's a little light in his stance, so he knows he's going to block down in this situation. So he's got that B gap right now. He's got to beat the offensive tackle and physically beat him to make this play. You can see this tackle tries to slide down and get a quicker safety and block him. Most guys will try and wash Jamal down the line of scrimmage. They're actually going to bring a backside trap with a wing back. That it's really an impressive play. Very few safeties have the ability and the quickness and the strength to pull this off. Here's a big play. It's 3rd down and 1 versus New England. They're going to put one of the wide receivers in motion. Here's Jamal Adams coming down in motion with that wide receiver. And once again, his instincts in the running game, he's like a running back. He knows where the hole is. And once he trusts that instinct, watch again. I mean, his first step and the way he attacks ball carriers, it's special. He doesn't allow them to make a move. A football player, he makes football plays. You'll see Jamal Adams right here to the left, just between the tight end and the tackle. And he leaps over the line of scrimmage. He leaps over all the players to make this play. It is an incredible play. If we had a shot on the other side of the end zone, you would see what he's also doing with his feet, trying to pull the quarterback back away from the first down. This is why you give up 2 first-round picks. Again, guys just making plays. And again, he's got 100 of these out there. Just a really special football player. Critical play. It's 3rd down and 2. You're going to see Jamal Adams. He is a third player from the bottom. He is on a tight end, a guy named Blake Jarwin for the Dallas Cowboys. We're going to play them later in the year. Jamal Adams is in a position where he's not quite up and bumped because he can't get to the line of scrimmage with that defensive end there. But he's also in a position to get rubbed, and that is the second receiver from the bottom is going to come down and try and pick him. And when you watch this play develop, you don't think much of it, but this is a fantastic football player where he goes over the top of the rub, immediately closes on it. And the one thing you'll see with him all the time, he's always got his hands, I'm actually trying to simulate, into the wide receiver's arms. He's always pulling on the football. That's just something that's natural for him. And you'll see the amount of passes defense that he has. It's a lot. I mean, he gets a lot of knockdowns, makes a lot of stops, on 3rd down. About 60% of the time he's up around the line of scrimmage, or what we call in the box. But he does a great job of disguising it. There's times where he's up close to the line of scrimmage, he backs out, plays it too deep. There's other times it looks like he's playing it too deep and then he drops down. What I want to show you here is his closing speed. Once he gets his feet down and that ball is thrown, again, just about any safety in the league, that's an easy first down. In this situation, you can see that number 33, Jamal Adams, is to your left as you're looking at it. He comes up in more of a bump press against their tight end. And I want to show you because this is what I think you'll see him do against Kittle and some of the other tight ends in our division. It just shows his versatility. He can play off a little bit. He can come up and bump. He mixes it up by being physical right here. Again, great closing speed, proper technique, knocks the ball away on 3rd and 1. You're off the field. Again, if I show Jamal Adams here, he's all the way down here at the bottom around the 10-yard line. Now the 15-yard line, he's on Gronk. He gets up and press, but he is not going to be physical with him. He wants him to get off the football or off the line. He wants to read his route. He knows there's only two things that are going to happen. He's going to get a slant route or he's going to get a fade. He realizes it's a fade from the way he stems off the football or a line of scrimmage. And he runs this route better than Gronkowski does. Again, Jamal Adams just showing the versatility, what he can do. I mean, he can cover in any formation. He can be out wide, man-to-man, be in bump, play too deep. Well, he's top left now, about the 30-yard line between the numbers and the hash mark. This is actually the toughest route for a safety. If you're going to take the inside receiver and they're going to run him to the post, and that is going to flash on the safety. He thinks that's the biggest threat to him. And then at the same time, you can run a corner or a go route or a fade route on the outside. So you've really widened how far that safety has to make a play. I'm just going to let this play unfold. Jamal Adams gets proper depth. He has a really good back pedal. He realizes right where that he's threatened. He goes to the middle for the post. He's reading the quarterback. And then he flips his hip. All of a sudden, the quarterback gets out of the pocket, starts buying time. And look how much ground he's got to cover. He's blitzing on this play. He's coming off the corner, and he's actually going to be on the line of scrimmage when Leonard Fournette, number 27, ends up breaking this play for 66 yards. The reason why I put this in here is because Leonard Fournette was, a sub 4.4, I believe, in the combine when he came out. He was known for how fast he was and how big he is as well. And I want you to see what Jamal Adams is all about. He's coming off the corner. He's got to go run darn near 75 yards to catch him. And, he's pulling Fournette down like Fournette's slow. He's not slow. I thought that was really impressive. And again, those are the kind of players you want on the team. It also, I think, elevates every player on defense that, hey, we don't take plays off. Here's a blitz. He doesn't actually get a sack on this play, but I want you to see what he does and how he helps teams win. He has so many different techniques on how he blitzes. There, he lowered the shoulder. I don't know if there's a running back out there who can actually stop him when he blitzes. And then he punishes the quarterback. This is players making plays. This is how you win Super Bowls. You got Barkley, who's in the backfield, who's a very strong running back. He's got strong legs. He's a good protector. Jamal Adams twice here really just makes him look like, he's a high school player, and he's not. I mean, Barkley's a very good football player. I also want you to see the get-off of Jamal Adams. His quickness, that first step, he just leaps off the line of scrimmage. And you watch him. He's up top by the 20-yard line coming off the corner. And when that ball is snapped, just runs over Barkley, strips the football from the quarterback. They got a lucky bounce, the Giants did, and kept the football. But I say a little bit of Cliff Averill. When Cliff, was playing, he was one of the best in the league at stripping the quarterback and caused them to fumble because he was always looking for it from coming from behind them. And again, here, just a great play, always looking to get the football. Well, I think I saved the best for last. Another third down in one play. Third downs are important. And you'd think most players in this league would learn, and Barkley, I'm talking about, on how to actually block Jamal Adams because he just got beat in the first quarter with that strip sack. Well, it's going to happen again. Jamal Adams this time is down below left, coming off the corner. You're going to see Barkley, the running back, slide to the right and try and pick up Jamal Adams. This is one of the best plays in the NFL last year. He runs over Barkley again. He sacks a quarterback, takes the football away from him, scores a touchdown. Those guys don't grow on trees. That's why the Seahawks gave up 2 first-round draft picks, because he can do so much. He can blitz. He had 6.5 sacks last year. That would have led our team. So they're going to use him in that. The amount of knockdowns that he had, and third down plays, getting off the field, the critical big moments in a game. Jamal Adams is the best safety in the league. He's going to be up mixing it. He's going to be in the run game. He's going to be blitzing the quarterback. He's going to be making plays on the tight end. He becomes like 3 guys for us in one. I'm really excited to see, again, how the coaching staff, Ken Norton and Coach Carroll use him, because he's so special. He's not going to be sitting back in a 2 deep all day. I think we're going to see a lot of different hybrid type of personnel groupings, it's going to be fun. And he makes us better. He will make every defensive player on that team raise their game. So have fun, 12s. Special, special player, Jamal Adams.